Prabhuji, sometimes now, practically speaking, sometimes we forget that. Okay, internally we will not focus in our mind internally, and externally we'll think that why all these are happening to me. I'm doing the right way. Sometimes it will think of they will think right, especially me. Sometimes earlier I was thinking, but now after getting the devotee association and hearing more about Krishna, I'm able to focus internally slowly, not much. Slowly I'm just doing. I'm learning from everyone, right? So slowly I'm focusing on it. But sometimes we are fail to do that, Prabhuji. Why is it so? Because we are thinking the miseries is a big one, and forgetting Krishna, the devotion service whichever we have on him, and we are forgot to understand that one. So please let us know how to deal with that. Sometimes we are forgetting, not always. Sometimes we are forgetting the devotions on Krishna.
Yeah, that's a very good question. What to do when we forget these different lessons? Uh, we may intellectually know these lessons, but they will become realizations when we apply them. So even if you once start applying these lessons, whenever you remember, one time we forget, another time we forget, third time we remember, apply it immediately and say, let me apply this lesson. After some time, it'll become a nature habit
Yeah.
that as soon as we are having this, immediately our mind will go, what gave me relief last time? This thing gave me relief. Because if you apply it and you feel that relief from the suffering, then you
Yep.
will say, this is the solution. Then your mind will automatically go back to that solution to that suffering. So apply in a way that you feel relief, and then it'll turn into realization. The intellectual learning will turn into realization. So that's one way, but that's why we associate with devotees as well, so that we can be reminded of this again and again. So we should, have keep our sadhana up. We should keep chanting. We should keep hearing the lectures of Srila Prabhupada, of our gurus, and read Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes daily, one verse at least every day. And that will keep us reminded of these things. But ultimately, the fact that we are suffering is a reminder from Krishna itself. Because we don't like to suffer. We are eternally blissful spiritual souls. We don't
Yes.
like to suffer. So as soon as we are suffering, immediately, if we are disturbed, that means Krishna is saying, hey, this is not your natural position. Like when you're seated in a chair which is very uncomfortable, we always try to keep adjusting till you find that comfort position. And
Yes.
so similarly, when we are suffering, it's like Krishna is telling, find that comfort position, which is always under Krishna's shelter.
Yeah.
So this suffering itself is a reminder, kind of, that we should do it rather than trying to find of course, we should find the immediate solution to the suffering. There are two kinds of solutions. One is immediate solution, which will temporarily solve the issue, and whatever we have to do, we should do it. But we should also have a longer term solution. How to make sure that it doesn't happen again? I don't get disturbed again. In that second part of the long term solution is this: is it's actually my mind. Let me try to purify this. What is this quality that disturbed me about the other person? That quality is in me. Let me see how I can make efforts to improve that, and then chant so that I can get divine help to purify that particular bad quality. And so that's a long-term solution. But we could always have a short-term solution, yes, but also implement this work on this long-term solution. Keep working on this long-term solution.